Good day, sport fans. Welcome to Puja Podcast, where we give you the latest happening in the world of sports, football transfers, football news, and as well match analysis, where we give you bit by bit on what is happening, in the world of sports. And this is Promise. Udom, you can call me Larry if you want to report in for duty, and I'm not going to run solo all by myself because I am not Face, but I've gotten my friend and colleague as well. You might call him Song, but we call him Patrick. Patrick, feels good to have you around.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you so much. It's a very rainy day in Lagos. Can't get started. Let's go.
Yeah, rainy day in Lagos, but it has been drizzling though for me. But the weather, just like they say, weather for two, weather for tea, weather. I don't know the kind of weather Patrick is really
weather for bread and tea. Weather for bread and tea.
Remember, this is World Cup Digest, so you need it. Since the weather is so cold, you need something to chill off your body, and that we are going to give to you right now. World Cup Digest. Let's go straight into the business of the day, and we are starting from the Three Lions against the Ghanaian, the Black Stars of Ghana. Remember, we said this during one of the episodes. We spoke about that group, that it was advantage for Ghana because they were playing Panama and they defeated Panama. But England as well defeated Croatia 4-2. But going into this match, we expected that England were going to defeat Ghana. But looking at it the other way around, after Ghana got that 3 point against Panama, it was more like a moral booster for them, and they were able to hold their own against the Three Lions of England.
Yeah, it was a very, very, very interesting match. After the game against Panama and I saw England, we spoke about it though. That's going to be a very tough game, England versus Ghana. And again, there's something I want to give kudos to African teams. I think we are now more technically and tactically better than the way we used to play before. And when we are this technical better and tactically better with our strength, it helps us a lot, because our previous World Cup we always go with the strength and everything. And Ghana did very well yesterday. And Ghana deserved the penalty yesterday. Sincerely speaking, Ghana deserved the penalty yesterday. So kudos to Ghana. I think Ghana has qualified in this group. England as well qualified in this group. This group, I think, it's possible that we see 3 people coming out from this group.
We've gotten England with 4 points.
Yes.
We've also gotten
Ghana with 4 points. Croatia won 3 points.
So it means the last round 3 match will be having Ghana taking on Croatia. So
it's even possible you see Ghana and England getting the same point, because I see Ghana defeating Croatia, and I think England will defeat Panama in the last game as well. So it depends on goals. So I think Croatia can still qualify because 3 points in the bag for them.
Yeah, 3 points, but as well, you also need to look at goals conceded. Remember, they conceded 4 goals, against England. So they scored 2.
But I think it's 8 teams. And I qualify from best loser. They can still qualify, because if you check the other people, when we get to that group, we'll see other people are not doing so well. So I think Croatia will still qualify.
Yeah, expecting Croatia to qualify. Even though for me, I feel they have more of aging players, so expectations shouldn't be much from Croatia.
Definitely.
Another group also to look out for, because it's becoming cagey. Aside from the teams that are topping the table, the second and third teams is becoming so cagey, whereby you need to wait for the match day 3. And looking at Group J, where we've gotten Argentina have qualified.
Definitely.
They have 6 points. You've also gotten Austria, they have 3 points. Algeria, they've gotten 3 points. While Jordan, the Whipping Boys, they've gotten no point at all. But the last match day 3 will be having Austria taking on Algeria. And again, goals considered. Currently, Austria, they are on 0, while Algeria, they are on -2. So looking at it, both teams, you expect them to cancel each other, right, Patrick?
Yeah, and again, like what we said again, so this is another group that we can also see a best loser coming out from the group. It's possible that Algeria and Austria slug it out and play a draw. If they play a draw, favors the both team. Definitely favors the both team. So that means that if anybody wins at the same time, so if a win should emerge, I pray that Algeria wins. They should give their all and win the game, because if Algeria should lose that game, it doesn't favor them because of the goals they have conceded against Argentina. And if they're going to lose, that means they're going to concede another goal against Austria, which is bad for their chances of qualifying to the next round. But I just see that game might be a slight win for Algeria or ends in a draw.
Yeah, a slight win for Algeria or ends in a draw. But if you ask me, I would say rather they might get to cancel each other and they might just go home, with 1 point each. Another group also to pay attention to, looking at, the best loser possibilities of happening, which are Group F. We'll talk about Netherlands. They got 4 points. Japan, they've gotten 4 points. 4 points, and as well, Sweden, they've gotten 3 points. While Tunisia, they've gotten no points. My prediction still stands. Tunisia will not win any of those teams. Neither will they get a draw from any of these teams. And that is what is happening. So expect, one of the, Netherlands, Japan to qualify, and as well, best loser coming from
the same group again. And I think the last match is Japan against
Tunisia. I don't think it's
Japan against Netherlands.
Yeah,
Netherlands, the last game.
No, Tunisia, Netherlands. Tunisia will play Netherlands. So
Japan is playing Sweden.
Japan will be playing Sweden. So
and I just feel Netherlands is going to defeat Tunisia. That one is certain now. They will beat them. And Tunisia has been so bad that you are conceding too many goals. First match was 5-1. Then you sack the coach and bring another coach, and you still collect 4-0 again. So what's not the need of sacking? Why don't you just allow the coach finish the World Cup? Now the coach you bring now collect 4, you never even see one score. They are going to play in Netherlands. The difference between Netherlands and England is that Netherlands has the ability, the cohesion is in that team. England does not have it.
But do you remember I said something, prior to the World Cup? Yes. I said we should also watch out for Netherlands.
Yeah, you said
because, fine, we can't really pinpoint which of the players to look out for, but what they are doing currently,
they are playing like a team. Like you see, when there's substitute player and the players come in, you see that there's an immediate impact. Like there's this synergy that's not be saying one score. They are playing that. Just give the ball to the right person to score. Netherlands are playing fine football, and they have a coach that has experience. And don't forget, Netherlands has gone to the final, I think, twice, and they have not won it. So, and you can even be the dark horse of this World Cup, because we are not even tipping them to go anywhere. And they are a tournament team.
Yeah.
The Netherlands is a very, very strong team in this World Cup. They know how to play the tournament and get to the final. They are good at it. So I tip them to dismantle Tunisia. It's not just beating them, they will beat them well. And Japan plays good football.
Yeah. They are very pacey as well.
They are not tired. So they are going to beat Sweden as well. So this is another group I think best loser is going to come out from. So let's see how it pans out.
All right, and the last group there to look at through, because we are talking of potential teams, for best losers. For Group C, we've gotten Brazil. We've gotten Morocco 4 points each, and Scotland 3 points, and Haiti. Haiti has been
the whipping boys in the team. Yes, definitely.
And for Morocco against Scotland, that was on Friday. I was expecting Morocco to score more goals. I would not want to say this. I was somewhere. Patrick, I know you messaged me that you were going for.
Yes.
I was somewhere and I was watching this game.
Yes.
But because there was something that I involved into that game. Because of it's never came out that way.
Staking power.
I just needed to leave the premises. I just went to sleep off because, truth being told, I was
you wanted Morocco to score.
I wanted more goals from the team. But looking at it now, you expect Scotland to join them at least as one of the best.
Scotland won against Haiti now.
They are having 3 points.
Yes, they have 3 points. And Scotland is going to play Brazil. It's going to be a very tough game though. I think this is the game that will test Brazil resolve like Morocco did. And Morocco is a team that in tournaments that they are very conservative. Defensively, they are good. Their midfield is so organized and they are playing fine football. I expect Morocco to teach Brazil how to beat Haiti. But another thing can still happen, like what you said now. Morocco can still play that game now and still not beat Haiti more than 2-0. It's as if the Haiti of this tournament has improved. Because for Brazil not to beat them, like they even had chances of even scoring Brazil in that game. So Morocco and Brazil should qualify. if Scotland loses the game against Brazil, which is possible, he can lose that game. Because Brazil, I don't know the kind of Brazil that we'll see. Carlo Ancelotti have shown that he's not consistent with his lineup and everything. But I believe that this group as well might have a best loser.
Okay, let's see how that one gets to unfold. Hopefully, we get to see more of these guys. The prediction has really gone well the way we said it.
Yes, definitely.
And it's coming out that way, except for one or two that is not happening. But if you are to like have a score, then you can say almost 80% of what
prediction has come to pass. Yes.
Come true. And going into let's look at in terms of the goal scorers currently that we have. I know at some point Patrick will always want to dwell on many things. That will also do. But currently, what we are having right now, it is still group stage. Yeah. And we've seen 2 matches. Messi have scored, 5 goals. And Erling Haaland has gotten 4 goals. While Kylian Mbappe has also gotten 4 goals. And Dennis Undav from Germany have gotten 3 goals. Jonathan David have also gotten 3 goals. And looking at it right now, Messi 2 goals. First hat-trick against Algeria, yes. Then 2 goals against Austria, 5 goals already.
And these are the 5 goals scored by Argentina as a team. So it's a very, very good one for Messi and the team. Like it is very good because he has shown once again that he's a leader that wants to lead his team to glory, that wants to carry them on the back. And he has shown it. So it's left for the Argentina squad and players to complement the work he's doing by also giving their all. See, the group stage is a very different ball game entirely. When we get to the knockout stages, the tournament proper, that it's just one off. So if you snooze, you lose.
It's not about you play football. You can play
get the results.
Football. You need this for you
get the results immediately. So nice one for Messi and Haaland and Mbappe. Like Mbappe has shown that he loves the World Cup so much. Like there's no World Cup he doesn't turn up.
And this is his third appearance.
Yes, and he's already equaled my closer goal.
In 2018, he scored 4 goals. 2022, he scored 8 goals.
8 goals.
That's 12.
Imagine.
And currently, he has
4 goals.
4 already.
That's 16 goals.
So you can imagine.
He has already equaled closer's record in 3 World Cups, and he has like 2 World Cups to go. If injury,
all things being equal
for Mbappe, he's going to break that record. 16 goals. Like very good for and for Haaland, it's his first World Cup.
Yeah, after 28 years, Norway qualified.
Doing very well.
Last time they played at the World Cup was in 1998.
Just imagine.
They won from their group stage.
They don't burn Haaland that time.
They defeated Brazil 2-1 in the group stage. Lost when they went to the round of 16. But after 28 years,
they are back at the World Cup.
For Norway is how consistent will they be in terms of qualifying?
I believe they will qualify now because this is like a golden generation after the golden generation. This is like a new era for them. These boys are playing well. Like I was surprised. I was tipping Senegal too. In fact, that Senegal is a prediction that all of us feel because we believe Senegal was going to.
No, excluding.
Yes, I believe Senegal was going to do well because Norway. No. Norway really impressed me in this World Cup. So I see that, and again I want to talk about I saw the game against Portugal and Uzbekistan, and I want to say one thing very clear.
We'll come to
I don't think that team are going to go anywhere. Uzbekistan is just if you don't beat Uzbekistan, who will you beat? I don't think they're going to go anywhere.
We'll come to that. I know Patrick is trying to bring out words from my mouth.
No, I'm not even going to be sentimental. I'm going to be very, very brutal this morning.
Yeah. Is another thing I want us to understand. For Messi, this is he has made 28 appearances. He started the World Cup in 2006, where he got 1 goal. And as well, that 1 goal was against Bosnia Herzegovina. And as well, in 2010, Messi had no goal, 0 goal. In 2014, Messi went for the World Cup, also scored there, right? In 2018, also went. 2022, he went for the World Cup, scored 7 goals there, and won the World Cup. While in 2026, right now, only in the group stage, he has scored 5 goals. I'm not trying to do any comparison. Why for Cristiano Ronaldo also, made his appearance 2006 World Cup. The goals he scored yesterday made it 10 goals. and he has appeared 24. He has had 24 appearances.
I think he's the only player that scored for all the in all the World
from
Cup.
2006, 2010, 2014, 2018,
on all the World Cups.
2026. Massive. We might say how many goals. 1-1 goals, yes. It doesn't, in as much as, it is also a record.
Yes,
let's
definitely.
take that into cognizance. It is also a record. 24 appearances, just 4 short of Messi. And the reason why it's like that is because of, Messi, they've been at the final, right?
Definitely.
And for Cristiano Ronaldo, led by, leading Portugal, they haven't gotten to the final. Now, looking at it this other way, they are 2 young guys. These are players, 39, 41 respectively, and looking at what they are doing at this
their age.
I keep telling people there is no comparison at all. The only thing I know is let's just enjoy this moment, because the time will come where we keep telling people how these guys, they were everywhere in the world for the past, 15 years or thereabouts.
More than 15 years.
Now looking at these other guys coming through, Mbappe and Erling Brut Haaland. How do you think, or do you see these guys going as far as what these 2 players has achieved? I'm not talking of maybe the club football.
I understand.
Looking at it, how the World Cup is.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to go straight to the point, because I believe Messi, Ronaldo has done what generations can do. So let's leave them. Let's focus on this new generation. Yeah. The point now is that I'm not sure there is any competition for Mbappe. Okay. There is none. The reason is because let's look at the team they both play for. National team, we're talking about. The France national team, you can bet your life on it that it is very sure that there's no World Cup that we miss. Maybe till we leave this world.
True.
Let's come to the Norwegian team. You are not certain they're going to be at the next World Cup. That is the problem that Alan is going to have. Qualifying to the World Cup, and qualifying to the World Cup now is even more difficult than before. Let's even face it. So I think the person to beat is Mbappe. So the competition is between Mbappe and himself alone. Alan is doing very well at this World Cup. Yeah. And let's say maybe Alan can even do crazy things in this World Cup. What if Alan scores 10 goals in this World Cup?
Remember I said something that let's also look out for Norway.
Yes.
Fine. Because
definitely. You said
they've also gotten players. Alan is there. Odegaard is there.
They have some nice young players that are vibrant. But my problem is now talking about this history that Messi, Ronaldo, consistent that Messi, Ronaldo has built.
Because we are seeing the consistency from Mbappe right
definitely
now.
Because and again, he has a country, a team that is solid. Team. So we cannot. So that's what I'm just trying to say, that Haaland is good, but can there be consistency from Norway to always qualify for the World Cup to meet that? Because Mbappe that I'm seeing is not even done yet. Mbappe can even break that record of this World Cup. So it's between Mbappe and who? I cannot compare Mbappe with Messi, but Messi is...
Because right now, Messi has equaled Miroslav.
He has even set his own record. So I'm not going to compare Messi. It's not even done.
Soon,
So I'm not comparing Messi.
Their last match is against
I'm not comparing Messi with Mbappe, because Messi is another generation. So he's going, Baba don't try. So Mbappe now is the person that all these players now have to meet up to and beat. And Haaland is that player that is close to him. But the problem is
the national team.
So that's just it.
A big problem for Haaland, if you want to ask me. But still I'm expecting him to always find the back of the net when it comes to goal scoring. That's for sure.
Definitely.
No matter how difficult it's going to be, expect Haaland to always see the back of the net. And one thing for sure is that, the likes of Messi will keep scoring. Against Jordan, I expect Argentina.
Messi can score up to 4 if it's possible from that against that Jordan.
Again, another thing we also need to talk about. You made mention of Portugal against Uzbekistan yesterday. I know on our platform we were talking about the Ronaldo scoring a brace, and I keep asking. I said, is it that today they decided to play for him? But one thing I want us to understand is this: for Argentina, it is not as if I won't say the team are playing for Messi, but they are playing with Messi.
Yes.
Because if you check it, they are playing with Messi. Take for instance, the goal is scored against Austria. There is a player that would have or taking that shot, but midway. So it means there is this proper communication
thank God,
between these players. Now for
thank God you are saying this thing.
For Portugal, Patrick, looking at you said fine, it is Uzbekistan they play. It is not a fluke that Uzbekistan they qualified and they got to the World Cup. So regardless, even if Portugal walloped them 4 or 5 goals, they find themselves at the World Cup, and that they are representing their country. Now for Portugal, don't you think that as Portugal gets to progress, some of these lapses will always showcase itself in terms of when the team doesn't win, all blame goes to the team are not playing for Ronaldo, or they are not playing with Ronaldo?
There's this conspiracy theory I'm trying to paint, and it's not even about conspiracy theory. I noticed something yesterday in the game between Portugal, because I saw the game from beginning to the end. I'm going to say this thing like this. Imagine that is a game between Argentina and Uzbekistan, and Messi has 2 goals. I can bet you that every player on that pitch will want to make sure Messi scores an hat-trick. I noticed something in that game. Ronaldo was like, I saw a Ronaldo. I was not like, guy. I was not, to the point that I was like, guy, what's happening? You don't pass this level. But then, and I said to myself again, this guy is too hungry for success, that I feel that most times he gets in the way of his teammates, and they feel that it cannot be only you. I understood it yesterday. But at the same point, I want to understand the point of view that he's a guy that likes ambition. He likes to set records straight. He likes to break record. He likes to make it be about him, which is sometimes not good.
But if you look it in the way of football, is that needed at all?
It's not. That's what I'm saying, that in some ways it's not good. But at the same time, notice that these players were not even eager to allow Ronaldo to score that hat-trick. I'm telling you the truth. Like, it got to a point, I was expecting these people to, like, just for the sake of, say, just feed and make it, just score this hat-trick, make everybody rest. And it's such that he also missed as well. But this is where I'm going to. If Portugal national team, with all the players they have, are celebrating a 5-0 win against Uzbekistan, they are not ready for the World Cup. You cannot play like this. And Ronaldo, people come for me, but I think Ronaldo at this point in time, and the national team should come together and tell themselves one single truth. These guys play too individually. All of them. If you watch Rafael when he came in, he wanted to do the things by himself. Coruscant, that guy, he was just taking the ball backward. I don't understand how you're playing football like that. They gave you ball in the space play, and you are left footer. You are going backwards. You are not even trying to go inside. If you meet a good team, I think the Argentina national team is more. I'm a Ronaldo fan. I love Ronaldo, but at this point, I'm telling you that the Argentina national team is more organized and compatible than the Portuguese national team. The Portuguese national team needs to kill this ego. There's too many ego in that team.
And that is where, if you ask me, when you say there is too much ego, that is where we have what is called a coach, right? If there is so much ego, there should be a coach who can stand on his ground and make decisions. But for me, if you ask me,
okay, this place you said nice and that thing. Have you seen the body language of that coach? Does he look like a coach that is coaching that team, or is the team that is coaching him? Roberto Martinez does not know what he's doing. You did not see yesterday. Like when the players comes out, it's as if he's begging them. I'm sorry that I removed you. That guy does not know what he does see. That's what I was saying to that.
He doesn't want to step on toes.
Yes, and you cannot have a coach like that to coach a national team like Portugal. If a man like Jose Mourinho is in that team, I can beat my chest that I am seeing Portugal in the final. That coach killed Belgium. Belgium as a country should sue Roberto Martinez.
You've even brought up the topic of the Belgium, and that is how we are going to round up.
That coach is not that coach.
Because truth, if you ask me, for the Portugal aspect of it, for me, I just I wish and I hope Portugal will be able to come together and play
as a team
and get to the final this time around for Cristiano Ronaldo. Truth being told, like I used to tell people, I just love these two guys. Messi does his own part, Ronaldo does his own part. But I don't want to rub this in when the journalist asked them the question. I saw the response, but still, yes, sometimes
needless. It was not needed.
The media always want to make it so.
It's not about the media. Ronaldo self, that thing he said, was it needed?
It wasn't needed.
It was not needed. Let's say the way you are not in this turn. This is not a competition between you and Messi. Okay, let your team.
Patrick, for saying this. Producer, hear me. Patrick, for saying this, I owe you something. I
No,
owe you
it's the
something.
truth now. I
Just
saw
let
it
me
now.
know. Make sure, like I said, I keep telling people, do not make it look as if
You and
it's
Messi
all
are
about-
competing. We are not competing.
Enjoy your own moments. Let Messi enjoy
The
his
worst
own
part is that you
moments.
cannot even compete with Messi with this crop of teams I'm seeing with Portugal and Argentina. Next match now, Messi can score 4 goals. All this talk will die down. People love Ronaldo, I know.
Yes.
People want to make about Ronaldo and Messi.
But he shouldn't pressure himself.
But him should not be the one saying things like that. Like, I saw the interview and I was very disappointed.
I love that. And Patrick, let's call it a wrap before we leave. This last one, looking at the group of Egypt, Belgium, Iran, and as well, we expected that Belgium will be topping their group, but as it stands, Belgium are currently third, while Iran are number 2. Egypt are the first team, 4 points.
I think the last game is against who? Belgium and who?
They will play New Zealand.
New Zealand in the last game. I'm disappointed in Belgium. Belgium has a lot of issues. From the Doku issue, and Doku has the right to go and see his wife. And he's back to the team already. People lashing out on him. There's this kind of problem that you bring to the national team. Belgium should sort their issues. I think Belgium as a national team, they are not serious. They are not a serious football nation. Roberto Martinez has first taken the glory away from them, and the glory has not returned since then. So I think I'm seeing, I don't know, Iran and Egypt in the last game is going to be very, very tough, because Iran is a very stubborn team, very, very stubborn. Like we predicted that Iran is always a team that you cannot beat easily. So I think Belgium will still qualify, because Belgium should defeat New Zealand, and Egypt should also defeat Iran by margin.
Okay, and yes, that is how we call it a wrap for today on Puja podcast. And you can as well follow us on all social media platforms, Puja Dissects, where we get to give you bit by bit latest happening in the world of sports transfers, and as well match analysis when it comes to Puja Dissect. Remember, this is a promise, or Ileri you might want to call, and my able evangelist Patrick Songs from us here out there to you. Be safe, God bless you, and go watch the best of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bye for now.